Would you like to further your intuitive development? Here's a great opportunity to get in touch with your own natural ability. So here we are in unusual circumstances, but perfect circumstances to get in touch with your own intuitive nature. Like never before, we are forced into isolation and we are halted from our daily routines and external activities. And this gives us great opportunity to literally go inward into your innermost self. It's a perfect time to reflect and get in touch with your own inner voice that is often greatly ignored when we're going about our external lives, working, running to and fro, taking our children here and there for different activities, and so on and so forth. And we don't have time usually to pause long enough to go inwards. Even when we're on holidays, we're running around seeing sights and trying to experience the external world, which can be amazing and beautiful. And we miss it greatly at this moment. But at the same time, we need to accept and work with what we are given. And what we are given can be a gift right now. And that gift is a deeper, stronger relationship with yourself. And the practice of coming into thyself to listen to your own innate wisdom, your own deeper truths that you can access at this time. And I, for one, being an intuitive professionally for decades now, working here in Ireland, where I sit at this moment, but also working globally, whether it's through the internet or seeing clients from around the world over the years. I know that a lot of people don't naturally get in touch with their intuition, and that's why they come to me to gain intuitive insights into their lives, which I'm very happy to give. But at the same time, I'm a strong believer that everyone has intuitive ability, and we just need to give ourselves opportunity to develop that aspect of ourselves. It's an aspect of ourselves that's not usually exercised and needs practice, just the same as going to the gym and exercising your muscles to get them stronger. We can do the same with our intuition. We need to practice every day to get it stronger. And what does that practice mean? Well, that practice means setting a time and space where you can sit quietly the way you do with meditation. And there's a lot of beautiful meditations online now helping us to calm the mind and come into a quiet space. So that would be a first step. And to relax your body and being as much as you can. The more relaxed and soft you are inside yourself, the more you are open to receiving messages, inner wisdom, and hearing your own inner voice rise up and communicate to you, and allowing yourself the space to listen. So this is just seeding that notion for you that you can devote more time to this. People don't really need me per se as an intuitive guide, teacher, and empath in their lives, though I always do my best to help everyone. everyone can learn to do this for themselves. So I'm encouraging all of you to begin that practice by setting aside the time and space. But also, I'm happy to support any one of you in this practice, because I do have a lifetime of experience. I've always been intuitive. And I would say, some of us are born with the quality more. That's often a question that clients pose to me. Are you born with the gift, or is it something you can develop? Well, it's both. Some of us are born with the gift of intuition or clairvoyance or psychic ability. And it's like a musician who's born with musical talent, and they can just pick up an instrument and play by ear without training. Others can choose to learn an instrument just because they have the desire and they really want to, and they need to practice. They need to learn how, and they need to learn to practice. So we're all a little bit different, and you need to take the time to reflect on your own self and see, is it natural for you to begin to listen to what are your deepest needs, your deepest longings, your desires, your true nature that is not being impacted right now as much by external distraction and expectation from the external world. We're not at this time able to go out there and tick boxes and achieve all the different tasks we had on our list and the accomplishments that our society expects of us. We can't do those right now in the same way when we're in this pause. But what we can do is take advantage and go inward and see, well, what is it I really want out of my life? What is it I really need from this human experience? We are coming up on a blank canvas right now. So when we emerge from this time of isolation and lockdown, that when we emerge, we have an opportunity to carpe diem in a way that we haven't before, to go out there and reinvent ourselves perhaps, or do things differently in our lives. We have this great opportunity to shift gears. If what you were doing out there in the world no longer agrees with you, is no longer true for who you are in your core, in your true self, that you can get more in touch with during these months that we might be in isolation, then when you're in touch with that and you go out there, you can have a whole new life. And why not? Why not recreate yourself if possible? So I encourage you to take that time to be true to yourself and find the support you need or the guidance you need to facilitate that process, if you like, or do it yourself, whatever feels right for you. And if you do need the guidance and support and facilitation of intuitive development, I'm here for you. I'm happy to assist. A person with years doing all the alternative tools of tarot, astrology, numerology, and inner development. And then in addition to those tools, I have a lot of embodiment tools that support the process, meditation, yoga, exercises, and different tools to free yourself, to free up your intuitive ability through different means. So I would invite you to see what can happen here and enjoy more of the essence of who you are.